Hey everyone, I'm Steven21967 and we are in the Infected. It's raining on us today, but we don't get to stop work because it's raining. So let's see, I'm going to grab a few things. What I want to work on today is this fence. I want to start building it. Now some of you might say, weren't you working on getting power to your base? And the answer is yes, but it's going to be very slow to get everything done. And with the fact that I can make biofuel that will keep my mineral extractors going, because right now that's what I want. I'm not so worried about the refrigerator. What I am worried about is the fact that I keep getting vambi attacks. Now I know I can turn off vambies and predators, but then why the heck in the world play the game, besides doing base building maybe. So here we have our fence. It's huge. And I think I have about 150 individual fences we gotta build. Each one requires 6 logs, so we need about 900 logs. 4 rope, which means about 600 rope. And I have not quite that many yet, but I'm doing pretty well in terms of that. I think I want to put a door here, so I'm just going to break that and put the doorway there, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to go down here, because that's where it all begins. I think I saw an infected walk through here, so we'll see. Yeah, there they are. That was scary. I thought I was going to get tag team from behind too. But nope, we're okay. Got a good scare, but we're okay. So anyway, from what I've seen from the vambies, they aren't able to scale like the very tall areas of these rocks. But each one of these rocks has a very short side of it that is difficult for us to get up, but the vambies, they are like climbers. They could totally get up there. So we're just going to go ahead and get this started anyway. Find out if this is going to do us a lot of good. This should go all the way around. At this point, I have about, let's see, what did I have? 200, maybe 250 total stacks of rope. And I know I'm going to need 600, but there's time. See, rope is very easy to make. And each one of these trees we cut down gives us plant fiber, and that plant fiber is huge for building rope, because right now it's less costly. I mean, 2 plant fibers to create a rope. It's like, that's a good deal, man. That's a very good deal. Man, we better build all this before the developer decides that he gave us too good of a deal. Yeah, this is going to take a little while. So, I think the plan is we got each of these sections, so we have 2 areas over here that we're trying to close in. And one of them is part of the other site, because where we are here, we have 2 extractor sites. And with the fact that I have 2 of them, I want to get both of them sealed in. So this is probably going to take me all day just to get this one section. I'm hoping to get this just one section. Alright, there he is. You just stay over there, little buddy. You just stay over there if you know what's good for you. And some of you, I know, have talked about making the log carts and everything. You know, I'm fine with it doing it this way. To me, the fact you see that there's trees all up and down this end, there's really no reason for me to to build a log cart because every tree is getting cut down kind of close to where I'm adding it. And somebody would say, well, why are you building way the heck out here? It's because I know that the vambies spawn out here and walk into the base as well as predators and such. Now, I do believe that there will be vambies that will spawn inside of the base, inside of this area. But my suspicion is it's going to be fewer that'll actually spawn inside. Every once in a while, my bet is that we will get a Vambi that'll be inside or a Predator that will be inside. But in the end, this is going to keep the vast majority of the trouble, of the rabble, out of my base. And I've done this before. I had back in the infected version 4.4 point whatever number, I had built a base with a huge wall all the way around it. And this was done with foundations and using the wood walls. And even though I think those putting up the wall might prevent the Vambies from, jumping right over what I've right over the foundation. Hopefully the wall in place will prevent them from being able to get to the other side where I'm at, or from being able to walk into my base by just walking right over the wall. I'm hoping that this will give us something that'll prevent the Vambies from getting through, because my understanding is they can't climb over this, they can't walk over this, and thankfully they can't, so this gives us some protection. So the goal today is I would like to get this one side done, and there's 4 sides. Obviously there's going to be 4 sides, but each one of them is kind of linked by the rocks, this big rock outcropping here. And I'm hoping that this will be enough to keep most of the Vambies and the Predators out. I could be wrong. It's possible that where I am joining these together, that the Vambies may easily be able to get into my base by walking over the rocks. It's possible. I don't know what the developer has to say on how high exactly the Vambies can get up on these rocks. Let me check. Okay, I'm starting to get low on the rope. And try to cut down these ones that have 3 of them in there. So as I cut these trees down, you see I get more plant fiber, and I can bulk craft these into rope. And with that, then we are able to much quicker restock our rope while we're building this. So the logs are right here. There's lots and lots of trees. I'm not worried about running out of trees. And I'm not worried about running out of the rope, because each tree I knock down, I don't know, I automatically do that even though I have logs to pick up. So I plan on being able to make each one of these that I make, each one of these trees I knock down, there's going to be more fiber, plant fiber, which will be able to run back to the workbench and then bulk craft into like 25. I think you can. What I'll do is I'll do the 25. I'll take 50 of them and make them into 25 rope, which is awesome. Yeah, that might not be a problem. I don't know. Like in Myth Survival, I think that when you have a little odd kind of setup here where these don't quite match up, I think I've seen the NPCs like Scott and Rachel or Katie, or Kate, not Katie, it's Kate, are able to get through these little breaks here where it's not quite lining up in the fences in Mist Survival. And when I'm trying to block off my base so that they don't walk into it, they don't open the doors during, Mist events when there are zombies running around and letting them inside the base and causing havoc for me. They're able, with a base, with a spot, with an opening like that, I think they're able to make a kind of, I don't know, I kind of, come here, buddy. Come on, honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my name. Hello, my ragtime gal. I don't know about you, but it sounds like every predator in this game has the same type of gait, same kind of noise it makes when it's running. And I never know is what's running at me, just one of the non-predators, or is it the predator that's bearing down on me? I wish that they would make a noise when they're coming, That lets us know that, hey, a predator is coming up on me. Get ready, get turned around, get ready, and get going. Yeah, I would definitely like that. Or a different kind of noise that their walking makes. Oh, we're okay. We're out of that. Let's get this in here. I do have a bunch of rope back in the base. So we're going to grab that. So, yeah, my hope is... Oh, dead bird. I'll take the feathers. So my hope is that that we'll be able to... Let's see. Grab that one. Okay, you can go there. Oh, there's not enough room. Unless I do that, then there's enough. Alright. Got a bunch of those. I'm just gonna... Oop. I want to put that in. Where is it? Where's the rest of them? Yeah, just put that right there. Yeah, we can make... Oopsie daisy. Alright. We got too much. I'm just taking these out. We'll make more rope once we use up the rope that we have here. Alright, so I'm going to grab that and that because I'm going to be burning through axes. Yeah, so I would definitely like to see something done about the predators so that we know that they're coming. I mean, we can hear the growling emotes, if you want to call it that. And, the sheep there sounds a little different from that deer off in the distance. And that deer has such a weird noise. I don't know if that's actually what deer sound like. But yeah, that's very weird. And I want all of them, when a bear is coming after me, I want it to make its growling bear noise so I know that, hey, I'm gonna be attacked here in just a moment. Same thing for the alligators. For everything in the game. Especially anything that's going to attack, I want it to... Yeah. I want to know bad stuff is coming my way. Alright, we're gonna eat... let's eat them both. Why the heck not? Alright. Let's see. Do I got enough for the next... Yep, I got enough for the next axe. Yep, we're going to burn through a ton of these, but that's fine. That's fine. And one of the things I really enjoy about this game is that the trees will respawn after a period of time. Look at that deer. He's like, he's totally ignoring me. I'm right here, I'm right behind you, pal. I mean, you should be flipping out. You should be like running. You shouldn't be walking like that. I'm only, a stone throw away from you, not even that. But it's great that these trees will respawn after a period of time. Like when I ran back to my original base, I noticed that all the trees I had cut down in the very beginning, before I changed my mind about being there, had respawned, and it's nice because, that's, that looks a lot better than just the barren grass. I'm okay with the grass. I'm okay with out the ground clutter and everything. I'm sure some of you like it. I know there's some YouTubers who spend time in this game and they'll turn it on for their videos, but I think when it comes time to like when they're not making a video and they're working on the next thing that they need to prepare for the video, like I do spend a lot of time getting the materials ready, so at least I have hopefully most of them, if not all of them, already for the video, so I'm not wasting time in the video. And thank you, dear. We're doing a video here. Always dramatic, dear. Always. Alright. So this video is 16 minutes long. We're doing really well. I mean, I think we're close to the halfway point because it ends. You see this big rock? That's where it ends over there. So I think, I'll just leave you. We're just going to hang out together and I'm going to chat. I'm going to just tell you about things I'm thinking. And, you guys are commenting, which is great. So leave your comments, your ideas. I have suspicions that the developer of this game might be watching my channel. I'm pretty sure that he's watching some of the bigger channels like Cage and Game Edge. I'm sure he's probably watching over there. I know you're up there. Come on. Come on, bring it. There you are. Oh, he walked right into that one. I love bow and arrows. I know some of you might be saying, yeah, dude, why didn't you make bow and arrows in the very beginning? Well, because in the very beginning, you have limited resources for making all the things you need to make. And it's like, I know I need a bow and I need arrows because I just love bows and arrows. In the very beginning, I didn't care for them. In the very beginning, I was strictly a spear guy, a pointy stick guy. Unless the game had like guns, and then I was like, yeah, I gotta have a gun. But as I played with spears more, I realized that they are very, very useful. Yeah, we're always starting to fill up. No, we're okay. We're not overloaded. Kind of thought maybe, but nope, we're not. Yeah, so all these trees are gonna grow back. If I could talk about another game and just do a comparison, like one of my other favorite games to play right now, and I would be playing if it weren't for the fact that this is like totally brand new stuff here going on. And I think that's what I would like to do. I would like to split between a couple, 2 or 3, maybe 4 different games. Each day we have maybe 2 or 3 different games showing up that you can watch if you're interested. I know some of you say that you're like, I just play one game at a time. I'm not going to do a couple of games at a time. I think I could very easily do that, but because of everything got wiped in this game, then I definitely need to put the time in. I feel like I need to get caught up on what's going on, and that's just me. When I find something I really like, I can obsess over it like ridiculously a lot. Eventually we'll get back to the other games, like in terms of subsistence. So what I like about subsistence's trees is they don't break down. So you take your axe to them, you hammer on them, you get your wood, as much wood as a tree is set to give you, and then you can't get wood from that tree again until the next day. And here it's a little different. And I don't think the necessarily developer should consider changing that. Like for me, I mean, it's great when the developer does things like this, a big change. The world's completely changed. Everyone gets, we get everything to start all over again. You gotta do all the work to get back. It's kind of cool to think that you get to start fresh. Because you take something that you've been playing for a while, maybe are getting a little bored. It's like, I built my base already. I don't need, you gave me more content, but I already got the base. I mean, even if you give me more tech, at the rate that we consume stuff, man, for some of us, it's just like ridiculous how fast we can burn through the content of a video game like this. Yeah. So what I think I would like to see from this developer in the future is, I mean, the new world is great, but I'd like to see him expand it a little bit. Give us new areas that we can play in and make the world a little bigger. We got the villages, which is nice, but what might make the villages really interesting, and I don't know if this is the case, if every so often random loot will appear in the villages. Although some people say, well, why would that make sense? Because the first time we went to the villages, we were going there after people had either abandoned their homes, or after they had died and either became vambies, or maybe they were just eaten by predators because they're bears and all that other crazy stuff. These crazy messed up foxes. I just wonder if they all just went crazy at the same time about batter up. I like this. I definitely like this. There's more enough times when I don't get that kind of opportunity to, it's getting late, to kill something quite that easily. Usually, I mean, sometimes I'm in an inopportune moment, and the vambies come in, and it's like, oh crap, and they get me anyway. Usually, I don't get a chance to line up the shot and take them out. Okay, it's just, we're getting close. We got another hour, and the hour's going to go fast. I want to finish this part of the fence, so at least we have this to look at and say it's done. And in the worst case scenario is it gets too late, and we're like, well, it's too late. We just gotta move on, and maybe I finish the video tomorrow, or maybe I just say, hey, thanks for watching, and we're gonna keep doing it, and tomorrow it's gonna be the next part of this video where I do blah blah blah, and stuff. Alright, yeah, can't get all that in there. And get some of that out of there. Get that out of there. And then we got a lot of rope. A lot of rope. You're going to go in there. You can come here. And I'm going to grab you. Yeah. Alright. Let's get going. Let's see if we can finish it. I know we don't have the door, we don't have the gate. But I think I can deal with that. I'll be okay with that. If I can at least get most of this done. And we'll find out whether or not this really makes any difference. Because every day I get about I'm gonna grab him. Every day I get about, I don't know, 4 to 6 vambies coming through. And same thing, kinda maybe not as many for the predators. But I do get quite a few. And if this works the way I'm hoping it'll work, after we get the gates, the entryways put up and everything, then we might be able to have a game where we have a world that's threatening and dangerous, but we are able to manage it. And that's what we want after all. That's how we strive as people. I know I've said this multiple times before, but can't say it enough. I mean, considering all the things that we have done, you know, how we polluted our planet and all that other awful stuff, we have accomplished a lot. I mean, for the little bit of time we've been on this planet, we have done a heck of a lot. We've transformed things. Who knows if any day we'll ever become a Type 1 civilization. I don't think that's going to happen, but you know, it still is a pretty good world considering all things. I mean, you see what the animals have to go through. You know, some people say, like, well, you have a dog, and then, you know, that's cruel to keep a dog as a pet. It deserves to, you know, have its life in the wild like cats, and cats should too. It's like, man, those animals, if they have any brains, when they're with us, it's like they're the luckiest thing in the world. They don't know how good they got it if they don't, because they got it really good being with us. Hooking up with human beings and becoming our best friend was their best plan. It was the best plan for dogs and cats to do that. And the rest of those animals, I don't know. Maybe one day they'll get on board with it and be like, man, living with these humans, they give us food, they clean up our crap after us, take us to the doctor when we don't feel so good, or the vet actually. And, you know, a host of other really super awesome things that we do for them. You know. And some people are not so good to dogs or cats, but that's a whole other thing. Oh, we're almost there, man. I'm gonna finish this, okay? We're gonna finish it. We're just gonna get this one side done. And I think what I might do is oh, there's a tree right there. In the videos after this one, or in the day after this, in the days after this, I'm probably not going to show you the rest of the fences we work. I may or may not. I mean, I got to figure that aside from, you know, if you're just watching me doing this, and we weren't like talking like this, you know, just chatting about different things and games, what things we do and don't like, you know, this would probably be a little bit boring. A little bit boring, maybe. We're almost there. Almost there. It's getting late. It's after 10 o'clock. I know it's after 10. Okay, I busted it. But that's okay. It's okay. No. Stupid. Stupid, don't press the wrong key. Dummy, dumb. Yeah. Alright, and then almost finished. Just one more set of trees. And then we can take it on home. Alright. We'll just cut to the chase. Again, we're gonna find out if this really helps or if this doesn't, and if it doesn't, then yeah, it was maybe a big waste. But at least we know that maybe this was not the best way. Maybe a smaller fence around just the base itself would have been enough. Alright. So that's it, you guys. Thanks a bunch for watching, hanging on. Hopefully you have some things you want to talk about in comments. I may or may not respond. I mean, with everyone commenting, sometimes I just don't have the time to respond to everything and everybody, but I do try to read them. Anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video, and I am going to finish this wall before winter comes. I'm definitely going to do it. Alright? Alright. See you later, dudes.